27,000 words on July the 6th. Hey guys, I'm back with another video about conversion AI. Just before I go through what this video is going to be about, etc., just watch me create the beginning of this article very quickly. So all I did was I went on the tool and I picked aide framework, which basically gives you a really nice outline for an article. This is the shape of your article. So all I do is I take the first paragraph from the aide framework and I put it into, I think I decide on I just create a whole new blog post. So I go through the blog post workflow. So I just copy the intro paragraph, which will be the introduction paragraph of the article. And then I put a couple of keywords just from the top of my mind. Normally you would use Ahrefs or some keyword method or whatever just to check and find some good keywords. But I'm kind of getting to the point with SEO where you just kind of think about it logically and you will rank. And then you can go back and edit the article with the other keywords if you need to. So yeah, this is just a very quick example, guys. I'm generating the title now, and honestly, the titles that it gives are better than my titles. I'm really super impressed with kind of the short writing of conversion AI. It's really, really good for working in different countries, in different languages, doing ads in different countries. I can't recommend it enough for things like that. I'm kind of experimenting with blog posts at the moment, so as you can see, I picked the one that has a list because listicles are always good. There we go, 3 bullet points already. I haven't done anything. And then all I'm going to do is put it back into the blog layout framework, which will then give me the rest of my bullet points. And while I'm doing that in the background, feel free to just sit back and listen. It's really, really good for ads. We are experimenting with doing some ads in Russia at the moment, and in the future we will probably translate a lot of our content. And I'm already ranking on Google, or we are already ranking on Google with 4 articles that I wrote using this tool. They weren't 100% written by the tool. It was heavily edited by me, but you know, this tool, it can rank on Google. That's what I'm trying to say. And we're ranking for 43 keywords on one article, which is crazy. So if you're like me and you've done a lot of writing in the past, you know how mind-numbingly boring it can be. I've written maybe 500,000 words, maybe 1 million words for other people as clients. I was big into content writing in the past. There's a reason that so many big businesses have such a large budget for things like SEO and social media marketing. And how can you compete with that if you don't sit down and do all of the writing yourself? A blog post can cost as much as $50, but with this tool you can write a blog post in 10 minutes, in 15 minutes. I'm certain it will rank. I'm testing it at my work right now. If you think about it, organic traffic is kind of like a rainforest. The small things at the bottom of the rainforest, they have to use other methods to get their sunlight, which in this example would be traffic. So they have to use paid advertising, they have to use influencers, they have to use, whatever it might be, because they can't compete organically because the big companies, which are trees, are taking all the sunlight and have huge sums of money to throw at content, and they don't have huge amounts of time to write the content themselves. This is why a lot of websites fail organically, but this tool makes that possible for a lot less money. Just ask you one question. How many words in one day do you think is possible, or how many words in a day do you think is a lot of words to be written? Because I can tell you now, my maximum when I was writing content really quickly, it was good content, was 6,000 words a day. So you leave a comment, or you think to yourselves right now, how many words is a lot of words? Okay guys, so before we go any further, I just want to say there is going to be hopefully an affiliate link in the description. I've asked if I can join their affiliate program. It would help me out if you do want to give this tool a go, if you use my link, but whatever, if you don't want to, it's fine. And also what I will say is this tool is not worth it unless you are writing a lot of content, and I mean a lot,
let's say you have more than 1,000 products, maybe even 500, honestly. I don't know if you've ever written 500 product descriptions or 500 blog posts or whatever, but it's not easy to write that amount of content, believe me. If you want to challenge in a niche with your own website and you really want to go for it, like I mean really want to go for it, you have two options. Either you pay a lot of money for content from a native English writer, or you write it yourself, or now we have a third option. Thank you, 2021. We have fairly cheap, relatively, if you look at the cost of how much it would cost for to have this content written by someone else. So I mean, like I had a client who probably spent 50,000 on content. If you've got 50,000 to spend on content, I suggest that's what you do. But if you're like me and you don't have 50,000 for content and you don't want to spend 500 hours writing content, then I would seriously have a look at Jarvis. If you've been kind of iffy about doing a website yourself because of the amount of content that is required, meta descriptions, titles, alt tags, you know, all these things. I'm in the future as well, if you're down for this idea, please do leave a like on the video because I want to know if this is a popular idea. I'm probably going to try and do this myself with Shopify, and I'm going to make everything in an Excel document and I'm going to import it into Shopify, and I'm going to show you how quickly and how well I can do that using conversion AI. So back to the question, how many words do you think personally is a lot of words? Let's see how many words I've written in the last 2 days, guys. This will blow your minds.
Okay, so let's have a look at how many words I actually wrote today. These were all meta descriptions for about 1,000 products. No. Yeah, about 1,000 products. So we started off small, 426. I was just kind of, you know, getting used to it. Didn't do any work for some reason here. And then 7,000 words, July 5th, 2 days ago. This was when the big bucks started. 27,000 words on July the 6th. And then today I have done 36,000 words, and I'm still here, and I still feel fine, and it's unbelievable, honestly. This would take me a lot longer manually. Like, I don't even want to know. 1,000 meta descriptions. It's like a week or two, honestly. So, guys, honestly, if you are thinking of making a website and you don't want to make the content and you don't want to pay for content to be made, I really suggest that you check this tool out. I will make more videos about this tool, definitely. But this one is just kind of like telling you like what is possible.